Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about having a Pisces Sun and Taurus Moon in a natal chart. Now, I'm going to elaborate and expound on that. What I'm talking about is having that Sun-Moon combination in your natal chart. Having a Pisces Sun and Taurus Moon in your chart. Now, the basic character, which is the sun, in this case, the sun being in Pisces, can be altruistic, compassionate, forgiving, self-sacrificing, but yet confused, and idealistic. Now, on the unconscious side, the sun represents the conscious side of the person, and the moon, the unconscious side. And on the unconscious side, the moon being in Taurus can be more placid, calm, persevering, persistent, trustworthy, and stubborn. Now, this person may bring, as far as how this energy may integrate, the person may bring that Pisces idealism into something Taurus related, which can include gardening, cultivation, carpet laying, working as a pawnbroker, or doing something with stocks or architecture. The sun in astrology is associated with our basic wants, and the Pisces sun wants to attain dreams, fantasies, and ideals. And the moon is about our emotional needs, and the Taurus moon needs creature comforts, possession, peace, quiet, and stability. Uh, the true self, which is associated with the sun, and the sun being in Pisces, can be empathetic, compassionate, emotional, but yet gullible and impressionable. Um, the inner self is the moon, and with the moon being in Taurus, can be more stable, peaceful, and have a strong aversion to expanding horizons. Even a person that has this combination can be just a little bit more stubborn, even obstinate than the typical Pisces sun. Um, The sun in astrology is associated with our drive and motivation. And this person may be driven and motivated, which is the sun, to rescue and inspire, which is Pisces. And with a Taurus moon, the person may do so. It can be, more, could be through finance, could be helping people out monetarily, and maybe more done in a more deliberate and methodical fashion, which is Taurus. Now, this could be more harmonious if this makes a sextile aspect with each other. If the Pisces sun and Taurus moon make a sextile aspect together. As an example, first off, a sextile aspect. Astrology is 60 degrees. I use a 10-degree orb if at least one personal planet is involved. In this case, of course, you have two personal planets involved. Uh, an example would be, let's say the Pisces sun is at 3 degrees and the Taurus moon is at 8 degrees. That would form a sextile aspect. And you would have the fundamental character, basic character, which is the sun. In this case, the sun being in Pisces, being very passive, and then the inner self, the moon, the Taurus is very tranquil and peace-loving and calm. So you would have a really more, I'd say, positive blending of that energy. Um, the actions in astrology are associated with the sun. In this case, the sun being in Pisces, those actions can be connected with rescuing, expressing empathy, compassion, and inspiring others. And when you have the Taurus moon, the moon in astrology is connected with our reactions and responses. So having a Taurus moon, the person, at times may even be unresponsive, and when responding, may be, respond in a very calm, placid manner, and and also may take their time in doing so, may ponder things a little bit before actually responding to something. Now, the sun in astrology is connected to the biological father, and having a Pisces sun, the biological father may actually be Pisces sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those characteristics. And the moon in astrology is associated with the mother. So having a Taurus moon, the person's mother may actually be a Taurus sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those traits. It's also about the perception of these people. Having a Pisces sun, the person may perceive the biological father as somebody that's idealistic, sacrificing, compassionate, forgiving, altruistic, but at the same time may perceive that person as somebody that's overly nebulous, confused, ambivalent, um, unrealistic, lethargic, um, apathetic even. Now with the Taurus moon, the person may perceive the mother as somebody that's loyal, steadfast, trustworthy, persistent, and persevering, but at the same time may perceive the mother as somebody that's overly stubborn, obstinate, unyielding, unwavering, difficulty in expanding or broadening their horizons, um, as some examples. Now, the thing is, with this combination, even though, they are sextile by sun, they're harmonious by sign, and in many instances, you'll have, the Pisces sun and Taurus moon like a sextile aspect with each other. You can, there's still certain differences, of course, because, the Pisces sun, Pisces is, mutable sign that can be very malleable and adaptable. The Taurus moon, Taurus is a fixed sign, can be very intransigent, stubborn, and set in, beliefs. And I had a friend, former friend that worked with me that had this combination. He was certainly, I'd say, more stubborn and obstinate than the typical Pisces sun. And he, to this day, he may still be holding a grudge against me, actually. And, the thing is, it just shows you that you got to really factor in everything in the chart. And as I said in my earlier videos, it's really important to not isolate, any single, astrological proponent and, make an analysis on it based on that alone, because you have all, the person is the sum of all their components in their chart. And, in this case, it's certainly no exception. The Pisces sun, basic character can be, more wavering and not, have much direction, can be a little bit confused and nebulous, but the Taurus moon will help, give this person a little bit more direction and more, focus and purpose, I would say, and a little bit more persistence. And, this could be the person that, has, some interest, Pisces related things, which can include, the metaphysical, which can include astrology, also poetry, dancing, photography, chemistry, illusion, doing magic tricks. And the Taurus moon can give more stability, more persistence in this. And going back to the sextile aspect, if the Pisces sun makes a sextile to your Taurus moon, I would say there'd be a greater propensity of the biological father and mother being connected, during the, the whole course of their, their life that they're with each other. But naturally, of course, you've got to look at the individual synastry between those people in their own charts with each other in order to delve deeper into the compatibility and synastry that they would have with each other. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.